Hello and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be embedding YouTube and Vimeo videos in WordPress. And if you'd like to quickly follow along with this tutorial, you can go over to instawp.io to launch your own disposable WordPress environment. Okay, so let's begin. I'm going to add a new page and call it videos. Now I'm going to add some content at the bottom. Let's add 2 paragraphs of lorem ipsum. Okay, so now I'm going to add a video block between these 2 paragraphs. So click this plus icon in blue and search for YouTube or Vimeo. So I already have it here, but you can simply type Vimeo or YouTube to find the block that you want. Let's use Vimeo first. Okay, so we have the Vimeo block. Now let's add a YouTube block to the bottom of this page. Click the plus icon at the top left and type YouTube. Click YouTube. Okay, so it inserts a YouTube block at the bottom. Okay, so this is the part where I find a Vimeo URL to paste there. So go over to Vimeo to get your URL and paste it into this box. Once you're done, click embed. Okay, so here's the video. And we have some settings on the side that we don't need to change right now. If we take a look at the top of the block, there's an align button that we can use to align our video. Okay, let's make this center again. All right, and you can always make changes to your URL by clicking this icon. And if you want to move the block up and down, you can use these arrows right here. And by the way, you can always add a caption to your videos at the bottom. Now let's move over to the YouTube block. I'm going to get the URL for YouTube. So simply copy your URL and paste it into this URL field on your block right here. Then click embed. Okay, so we have added our YouTube video. And let's add a caption to the bottom. So I'm going to type my caption right now. I'm going to say create amazing quizzes and surveys using QSM. Okay, so scroll through your page to ensure that everything looks okay. Once you're done, click preview at the top right hand corner next to publish, preview in a new tab. Okay, so here is the page with the videos. This is Vimeo. And the YouTube video is at the bottom. So here it is. Okay, so now you know how to embed a YouTube or Vimeo video in Gutenberg. Now I'm going to show you how to do the same thing in Elementor. And to follow, you need to have at least the free version of Elementor installed. So from the WordPress dashboard, I'm going to add a new page. And I'm going to give this a random name like sample videos, for example. And I'm going to click edit with Elementor at the top. Now I'm going to click the plus icon and select a structure. Okay, so let's add a heading. I'm going to change this to sample and let's add some text. Now I'm going to replace this text with some lorem ipsum dummy text. So I'm going to copy this first paragraph and paste it in here. And I want to add a video to the bottom of this. So I'm going to click this icon and drag the video widget to the bottom. Okay, let's add some more text. Let's add one more paragraph. So I'm going to go back to the lorem ipsum generator to get one more paragraph. I'm going to copy this and paste it into this box. And I'm going to insert one more video under this text. And to edit the widget, simply click the blue icon in the top right hand corner. And I'm going to change the source to Vimeo. Okay, so this is the Vimeo player with a placeholder video. So if you move to the left hand side, you will see a link field. And this is where you can paste your own Vimeo link. And you can configure your video options by adjusting these settings at the bottom. For example, you can change the controls color. So let's make it red. All right, so it's really easy to change this. We also have an option to add an image overlay. So you can add a photo right here. You can show or hide the play button. And you can also make your video open in a lightbox. And if you look at the top of the page, you'll find a style tab that you can use to change your aspect ratio. So you can configure this according to your needs. And you can also move this video around by dragging it to your desired location. So right now I'm placing it at the top of the page. Now let's move to the YouTube video at the bottom. So click the edit icon in the top right hand corner. And let's change the link. So I'm going to copy the YouTube link for the same QSM video that we used previously. So this should replace this placeholder. Okay, and as usual, you can change the settings on the left here. And you're able to configure more options with the YouTube widget versus the Vimeo one. But there are also common settings such as the image overlay, so you can add one to your YouTube video as well. But there are some more options to configure. So you can always launch your disposable WordPress instance and play around with these settings so that you get the hang of it. You can also make changes to the brightness of your video, or you can also make changes to the looks of your video by using the CSS filters here. So I can make this brighter or darker. So just play around with it. And if you want to see how your video looks on different devices, click responsive mode and change the orientation to tablet or mobile. Just make sure it's responsive on each device. And if you want to see how it looks on desktop, outside of the editor, go to the bottom and click preview changes. So this will open up a new tab with a preview of your page. Once you're happy with how it looks, you can go back and click update at the bottom. All right, so now you know how to add a YouTube and Vimeo video to WordPress using the Gutenberg editor and Elementor. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.